How you guys doing? Welcome to the Boney Gang podcast, episode 5. I am your host, Spavari, here with
The Great JSlay once again.
God dang.
Here we are, episode 5.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We made it. It's a little bit of a late one this time. However, we did it.
We did it.
We beat the odds.
We beat him again.
And we beat some random guy up.
Kicked his ace.
But yeah, we're going to have an amazing episode today. We have a lot of ups. We have no downs.
No downs. This is a roller coaster that is just incline only.
It just keeps going up, and then it just lets you off at the very top of it, and then you have to walk back
all
down.
the way back down.
Off camera.
Yep.
Been a pretty fun week.
It's been great.
It's been an amazing week.
Yeah, it's been full of pretty much downs.
That's what happens, man. The week is a roller coaster of down, and then you get to get that podcast, which is just spikes straight up.
Yep, makes you feel good.
Yeah,
makes you feel good.
Absolutely. So, funny stuff. Insert funny stuff here.
Insert it.
Yeah. So what you been on, man?
I've been on living.
Just living?
Yeah. Fucking trying to figure out just appropriate time. You know, time frames are hard sometimes. Days are going by ridiculously fast.
They sure are, brother.
I'm waking up at like a decent hour, and before you know it, it's 1 o'clock, and then it's 5, and then you're supposed to do stuff at like by 6.
Yeah.
And you kind of got it done, but you've been pushing it off, and it's basically your fault.
Absolutely, brother.
And then you just, you try to fit everything in, but then you try to like ease your mind also, and at the same time.
Yes. Yep.
It's just rough,
Yeah, I hate
working is difficult.
Yep. I hate when like before you know it, like something, time just slips away, and then you're just surrounded by ferns. Like Zach Galifianakis.
Yeah.
And you're like, how did I get here? You got Matthew McConaughey next to you.
One of the things that's been making my time go by so fast is I've been taking pistatisha and dipping them in bleach and then eating them.
Yeah, you gotta stay back on the pistatishas. You should maybe try a piece of tissue to loosen the load a bit there. Because pistatishas, they're high in calories.
They don't digest as well.
Yeah, too much fiber.
Pieces of tissue, on the other hand,
they're nice and
not really to septics, but like to ours. I mean, you can digest some toilet paper.
Yeah, this is the pistatisha method.
Not toilet paper. Pieces of tissue.
Yeah,
pieces of tissue will digest.
Unlike pistatishas.
Pistatisha won't digest.
Not at all.
It's making my
Absolutely.
And that's also...
That's what happens when you take too much pistatisha.
It's actually the bleach.
Oh.
Yeah. Oh. The pistatisha is giving me brain fog, but the bleach is giving me like stuttering and like...
We've all been there, man. We've all been there. It's the meta. The pistachas is the meta. When
unlike homeboy that we know, who's always on that mercury.
Yeah, we don't even need to say names. I don't even want to give him because that mercury would make him freak out a bit. We'll just call him
Mercury.
We'll call him. We don't need it. We'll just call him Mercury Mike.
Mercury Mike, dude.
Mercury Mike
on that mercury.
Yeah.
Way hardcore than pistatisha.
Yeah, and it's not part of the meta.
It's not part of the meta. It's part of his meta.
You want to know who I got an email from over the weekend?
Who?
It really blew my mind that she would even request such a thing.
Who?
Vanessa in corporate.
She emailed you?
I know. Usually she just calls, but
usually she doesn't say anything.
But when she does, she calls. But Vanessa over in Podcast Corporate, she sent me an email that said she's been on the talk. She tries to be all hip and whatever.
Yeah.
She said she was on the talk.
Vanessa on the talk.
And she was looking around.
She said on the talk?
Yeah, but this was like a request. Like she said that, or not more, it was more of a demand. She said that, you know, she's been looking at our numbers and looking at other numbers and then looking at the meta. And she is saying that we need to give a monologue in regards to what it means to be a man. And she said she gave specific requirements in this monologue where it was we had to talk about the amount of money that we've acquired. We need to talk about how men are not understood. And then we need to blame it on women. She said typically in that order, pretty much day to day and how much money we've made, the what they don't understand about men, and then directly we have to blame it on women. She said it doesn't matter if we believe it or not. She said the monologue needs to be given and clipped out to keep the funds coming from corporate.
Oh, okay. All right.
So I don't know if you want to give it a whirl, and then maybe I can give it a whirl, or because it's corporate. Corporate's requiring this. And I've seen some of the Manosphere stuff, some of that Sigma grind set stuff, and I don't personally agree with most of the things they're saying on there. However, we got to keep the lights on in here. And
the delivery for that is pretty much atrocious.
It's very atrocious. It's very
the delivery. They can say people have any opinion they want.
See, that's the fucked up thing is
but your delivery is.
We're going to give that monologue, and then people will think that we believe that. And, it'll either be two things. One, anybody that's watching will be like, I don't like these guys. Or, they just see the TikTok. They're like, these two guys are some real, let's see, how far are we into this? We're less than 10 minutes. I don't know if I'm allowed to say. Real jerks. I don't want to use too much harsh cuss words due to YouTube's algorithm, but we're gonna look like some real jerks for people that don't know us. And then, on the other hand, there's gonna be some other men that come over here thinking that we're some Sigma grind set podcast, and they're gonna be swiftly disappointed when it's just all poop jokes.
Yeah. Basically, what they do is all poop jokes, too.
Just in a different sense.
Yeah.
Almost in like a South Park way. Yeah. That's how they do.
Hey, come out of my shit.
Yeah, they're like a South Park character that doesn't know that they're a South Park character.
Yeah. Yeah. They're just the background ones that stay stiff.
Yeah. No, they're like one of those...
like bounce back.
There you go.
Yeah.
But nonetheless, what Vanessa gets...
She did get chocolate chip oatmeal that one time.
It was so good.
All right, man. Well, I mean, if you wanna touch down,
is it gonna be me first? Why can't it be you first?
Because I have a very nonchalant.
All right, no worries.
Delivery opinion about it.
All right, no worries. And then I can give the man speech.
Give it the man. Speech.
I'm more of an alpha than half of these guys that I've seen. I've seen the fresh and fits. I see it in their eyes.
Yeah.
See it in their eyes.
A lot of them are reading from a monitor. They don't really have their own formulated opinion. A lot of them I see, and they have a nice spiel to say for these chicks or whatever, They're looking like this on their computer screen. They're like, so then they spit some just straight facts, whether you want to like it or not. They spit whatever facts, but they're just looking right here at some screen. Either they typed it out or they're reading someone else's
typically opinion. We can't say facts. Most of it's opinion.
Yeah. Well, to them, that's how their delivery.
To them,
they're
their facts.
It's true.
Yeah. Yeah. And it's usually backed up by one thing that may be true, like a statistic about this amount of percentage of men commit the S word, the big end, and then we'll just spiel whatever their opinion is. So it's that part is based on fact. So then all this other stuff must be based on fact.
The thing is, though, is that those are new statistics. So they are probably true statistics. The problem is that they're getting thrown at people. Yeah. It's let statistics be statistics. You know what I mean? This isn't Sports Center. We don't need Skip Bayless being men are they're dying out here.
Skip Baylor?
Yeah, Skip Baylor.
All right.
Skip Baylor over here. Stephen A. Smith over here going.
But nonetheless.
Stats, facts, buckets, LeBron James.
Yeah, and you're just like a non-sports watching person that just got invited to this.
And you're like,
what do you think about that? You really think he could guard him?
Take this jersey. Take these shorts. Here's the shoes. Do a layup. You're just like,
oh my God. But nonetheless, like I said, I could see it in their eyes though. They're scared. They just want a father to come give them a hug and say, "Hey, champ."
After they do the whole like, yo, I told that room full of chicks, what the fuck's up?
Yeah, I got.
What do they do after?
Nothing. Then they
go home and just edit and do whatever.
Well, then all those women leave and go have a great time in the night and go live their lives
or they're very self-conscious for the rest of the evening.
The women? No, dude.
You don't think so?
They just go. No, they just.
Some of the women don't give a shit.
No, all of them.
It's like, what are you on there for?
They just listen to these. Bro, I'm telling you, it's in the eyes. And women can see it in the. This isn't part of my monologue yet. Women can see it in the eyes of just an absolute self-conscious beta cuck male. And so they just sat there listening. You see these podcasts. These women are over there just like. And sometimes they're just saying, yeah, just to say, yeah. Yeah. Just like, when is this going to end? I hope I just get at least, I hope I gain 1,000 followers from this.
It's really all they care about.
Hey, who wouldn't, right? And so,
I don't know. You're supposed to be having actual serious conversations about real things.
But you're looking at these two beta cuck males. All right, hold on. So what happens at the end of the night, right? After this, after the cameras turn off, they just go on this long rant about how horrible women are, yada, yada. Cameras turn off. Then they go stone cold, just... And then they're like, all right, ladies, thank you so much for joining the insert podcast name. Thank you guys. And then they go and the women go and have a great time of the night, hang out with all the girls, whatever. It's girls' night all of a sudden. Those two guys, they go maybe hit the gym by themselves, listening to some cool jazz or whatever they listen to.
Cool jazz.
Just some cool jazz or whatever. Maybe some Katy Perry. I can imagine some Katy Perry. That's funnier to think about. Yeah. They go to their
on the treadmill like, baby, you're a fire.
Yep, and they just look at themselves in the mirror and just like, I'm worth it. I'm worth it.
I am a firework.
And then they go home to a stone silent, cold apartment with some nice stuff. But still, then they go crawl in bed alone and sweaty, and then they just keep repeating that. I'm the best. I'm worth it. And then they go to sleep and they start the day all over again. That's what I imagine.
Yeah.
But anyways, so my monologue, let's see. Yeah, no, it has to be clipped. Oh God. Yeah.
Oh
no. Vanessa, I hope this is worth it, Vanessa. I hope this gets you all the clicks that you want.
Just jump into, I make an average amount of money.
You want to know how I make an average amount of money?
I make an average amount of money being an average guy doing average things with an average personality.
Listen here, men. You want to know how you make an average living? You make average money being an average guy? Listen to these few tips.
Go to the grocery store, but only get a little bit of things. Average. Actually, don't even go to the grocery store. Dollar store. Average.
I hope we can clip it. And then I hope those guys come over to this and watch this specific episode, and they're like, "Oh, dang, they're frauds.
Dang, they hurt me.
Dang, they roasted my favorite guys."
Hey, you hear this? You guys hear these motherfuckers talk about us?
The little ear pod.
Yeah.
Nobody else can hear anything. Just like everybody else is listening to their own thing. Hey, you hear these guys?
You guys hearing this?
Like, dude, go back to the gym, Brian.
Yeah,
Jesus, dude.
Come on, freaking reps anyway.
Keep listening to this thing.
So I got something.
I'm switching to Katy Perry, dude.
So I can bitch about it later. I'm gonna go tweet later and just be like, Boney podcast.
All right. Without further ado. Here's my manosphere rant. All right. And a lot of them have like a higher pitch voice that goes low after a while. So we got to do that. We got to keep going up here and then go real low when it gets serious.
We don't have any type of facts.
We don't need facts.
I mean, not facts. We don't have any type of statistics.
We just make them up as we go and they'll believe it. They're too busy.
You just have to look at a thing.
Yeah.
Did you know 5 out of 10 males?
Yeah, that's how you do it. That's all right. Well, no. First thing you gotta explain who you are, how much money you've made, all that stuff, and then you pull out
how much money you've made,
how much money you make. You know.
Oh yeah.
All right, so here's my monologue, I guess. All 100% true. Again, it's high up and then low down, right? So
Yeah.
So you want to know how I made $400,000 last year? Check this out. So most people, they wake up, they go to bed, they sleep for 9 hours a day. That's not good. All right, you gotta go out there. You gotta start your day at 3 a.m. Start by going to the gym or something productive like that. All right, that's how you start it going. All right, you start your day at 3 a.m. You go out there, you get your gym out of the way, so that way you've accomplished something for the day. Stop! Don't laugh, dude. Don't laugh. Don't laugh. This is serious. Men need this, bro. Men need this. Dude, this is helping a lot of men out.
You got it.
This is helping a lot of men.
You got it. I wasn't laughing.
No, you're crying. You're crying by inspiration.
This is serious.
So was it 400,000? Was it 400,000 I make a year?
Yeah, go on.
All right. So where we leave off? We left.
Go do something productive.
So after you wake up and you go to the gym, you get that out of the way. Then you got to make sure it's at this point it's about 6 a.m. Perfect time for the stock market. You stop, bro. Now I have to cut all this. I have to chop all this.
It's the low. It's killing me.
It's the low that's killing you. Do I sound alpha as fuck?
It's so hot. Then you gotta go to the stock market.
Okay, should I start it back? It started all low. Should I do all low? See how that feels.
I just have to grasp that's what you're doing. My head it's so funny.
Is this sound alpha as fuck?
Sounds sarcastic, alpha.
Oh, okay. So I got to do it like this then.
Oh, Jesus, man, that was too funny. I love that.
All right.
That was a great time.
So you guys want to know how I make $400,000 a year? Check this out. So most of you guys, you start out your day out after sleeping 9 hours a day. That's not going to work. You have to sleep only 3 hours a day, max 4. All right. You wake up at 3 a.m. You hit the gym. That's how you get it done. That's how you start your day. Once you hit the gym, you should be done around 4, maybe 5 a.m. Perfect time to hit the stock market. Go home, take a shower, feel fresh. All right. While you're in the shower, though, check your phone. Check your phone. See where the stocks are. That's a perfect time to invest. Now, if you've checked out my profile, you've seen all the stuff I've invested in. That's how I've made my fortune. Right. Okay. So that's part 1.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
All right. And then let's see. We got improvise. So we've got stock market. We got all that. All right. So by the time you're done with the stock market, it should be about 10 a.m., maybe 11 a.m. if you've done it smart. Any longer, this is just not cut out for you. All right. After you're done, then you start maybe Hold on, stop it. I know you're over here.
I'm not doing anything.
I know you're over here. You know, most of these guys that you see on there doing that stuff, and it looks like they're in a podcast. You know they're not. You know they have no podcast. I don't want to use this thing. I'm just going to say formula to use a different word. The new formula is they'll set up a thing that looks like a podcast, but they don't do a real podcast. It just seems like they do. And they just make these clips for hours. I swear to God. A lot of these people, you look their name up, you look for podcasts or anything, you don't find them. There's no podcast. People have done serious research. They have none.
Oh, man, that hurt.
A lot of it's just to promote. They're like, oh, that's what it is. That's what it is. All right. So where am I at? Stock market. We're all done. I've invested a lot of money.
It should be 10 or 11 a.m.
It should be 10 or 11 if you've done it smart. If it's any longer, this is not meant for you. Yeah. Okay, gotcha.
Then you should be doing something.
I got a little too excited. You can't look that excited. You can't look that excited. It has to be normal. This is your day to day. This is how you live.
Right.
If it's gone any longer, then you need to really hit the books and see where you went wrong and get a little smarter for next time. At this point, it should maybe be around 12 p.m. when you're all wrapped up with all of that stuff and you've made your investment calls and all of that. That's when you need to eat. You need to get you a good protein shake and then also a nice Caesar salad or something on the side. That'll get you going for the day. All right. then you need to figure out a little bit of me time, figure out what makes you happy, because everybody knows, 95% of all suicides out there are men that do that. Looking at the statistic here, it says 9.5 out of 10 men will at some point commit suicide. So to avoid all of the fuck you did, thank you.
You said men, they do that. They're that.
You know what? I'm gonna wrap this up for Vanessa. Vanessa, you can clip this out however you want. I'm not even gonna do it, dude.
That was so funny.
And then what? And the thing is, the only reason that all these things are happening to men is because they don't work out enough. All right, you gotta the key to all your depression, to how you solve all your problems, and to make sure you're not even sad one moment. I don't have enough time to be sad throughout the day. I don't have enough time. All my time is in investments, and all my investments are into time. So to make sure that I am not sad or whatever you call that feeling, I go to the gym, and so should you. There's no depression in the gym, all right? There's only self-worth and building your body up to be its strongest being, all right? And this is all obviously because of women. Hold on, stop. I've seen a statistic here. 135,000 out of 136,000 women want a man that have strong muscles and go to the gym. The other 1,000 stop. The other 1,000 women want men with money. And this is obviously showing that women are causing all this depression for men. All right, guys, make sure you follow my page for more of these life advices. It's your boy, Coach Spavari. I'll catch you next time, men. There we go. You think that'll make Vanessa happy?
It made me happy.
Did I give some good advice?
Yeah.
135,000 out of 136,000.
Strong muscles. Other 1,000 want money. And obviously, this is all because of women. Oh, that's gonna be great.
I think we're gonna be the next. And then I can just put like some cool like grind music in the background, the burr,
Like old Tony Hawk Pro Skater music.
Yeah. And then they're gonna be like, these guys are gonna see that and be like, that was insightful. I feel motivated. These guys are awesome, and they're alpha as hell.
They're so alpha.
They're so alpha, dude. But yeah. That's that.
I'm so warm right now.
Oh, I'm sorry. That's probably all the motivation you're feeling.
I
from
know.
that.
I got so alpha'd up right there.
Yeah.
I was feeling like a little beta fish until you started talking. I got so alpha'd. Sometimes when I'm feeling down, I like to make me 2 smoothies. Ooh. A dark smoothie and a light smoothie. When I drink the dark smoothie, I get in my happy place. And when I drink my light smoothie, I get in my dark place. So nobody knows what it means, what I'm doing at any moment. What's the dark one, you ask? What is it made of? Flaxseed, charcoal, grapes, water, almond milk, and a cup of Cheerios because I have heart problems. Light, you ask? Great question. Flaxseed, coconut milk, almond milk, some more milk, a scoop of ice cream, and vanilla bean extract. And that puts me in my dark mood.
Bro, I'm so motivated right now. I'm bricked up.
Yeah. And then once I drink those back to back, I poop out gray, and then I hit the gym because I'm trying to find my alpha self, and I never find it.
Don't need to.
I don't need to.
You're so beyond it.
So beyond it. My mental is
Dude, I've seen you work out in the gym, bro. Your glutes are popping, dude.
It's surpassing everything.
Your glutes are popping, homie.
I can barely walk through a door. Upper body just fits right through, glides even. Bottom half,
Right.
grease.
You want to know what also is extremely damn alpha?
What's alpha?
Fashion.
It depends what kind of fashion.
Well, for instance, fashion by Balenciaga.
Fashion by Balenciaga?
It's Balenciaga,
Yeah, it's
not Balenciaga.
No, it's Balenciaga.
There you go.
Yeah.
Dude, Balenciaga fashion, super alpha, dude.
You know what they're doing? You know what Balenciaga's doing, though?
I'm scared of what you're about to say here. Yeah, what? What is Balenciaga doing?
They're making 135,000 men out of 36,000. Wear handbags.
Yeah, it's sad. These men that are in these Balenciaga.
The other 1,000. They're wearing shoes.
All these Balenciaga men need to start eating more protein and going to the gym.
Yeah, they need to eat more vegetable. I'm thinking, like, go to the gym, do like 2 hours of vigorous gym work, eat 1 carrot.
Yes. So what it seems to be, Balenciaga partnered with Allen Iverson to create some pretty amazing advertisements for their new lines. They're taking fashion to the next level and mixing it with pop culture.
Man, leave it to Balenciaga to fire off the random vids. Mm-hmm. On top of, being, just hideous wear. Their fashion is ass.
It's water.
Hey, don't come at me. Balenciaga sucks.
Well,
I mean, their material might be good and all that type of stuff. They got the stitching and the sewing. All that stuff could be primo. But don't make me wear, like, 2 buildings as pants with, like, a cloud as a shirt,
Yeah.
And then, like...
2 buildings, the cloud. That's funny.
You know what I mean? And then, like, a reflection hat.
Nah.
And being like, this was inspired by the Empire State Building. And then you're just like...
I mean, now that we're talking about it, that might be fire. That might be a fit. But anyways, we digress.
No, I gress.
Oh.
I'm gressing.
What is the opposite of digress? It's not just grass.
No, that's why I threw that in there. I'm totally gressing while I'm getting dressed in my skyscraper pants.
The new phenomena.
Yeah, the new phenomenal.
The new
fentanyl.
No.
The new fentanyl is Balenciaga.
No, dang it. The new phenomena is people are making Balenciaga ads with AI with some hilarious stuff. So we're gonna
with pop culture
icons and shows in pop culture.
Can you give these people maybe 2 examples of what type of pop culture that Balenciaga is like?
I would love to.
All right.
One is Harry Potter, and one is like one is Harry Potter, and one is Breaking Bad. There's also a ton of others. So right now, we're going to go watch some of that Balenciaga stuff by people in AI.
All right.
Shout out to Allen Iverson. Let's get it. All right. So these Balenciaga videos came kind of out of nowhere. And it started with this one called Harry Potter by Balenciaga.
Harry Potter by Balenciaga.
Now I guess there's 3 of them. But the original one came out 2 weeks ago, and then everybody followed suit within the last week. So really, the first one had about a week to do its own thing, and then the second week, everybody else came out with just one after another.
Right. This is fun. Let me just copy it.
But I mean, it came with some great content, so I'm glad. No, one man can't run Balenciaga,
No, especially the online portion.
Right.
Online videos. They have a multi-million-dollar corporation to run. They ain't got time for.
And they got clothes to make. They can't make
They
all
got
these videos.
runways and fashion shows to do. They ain't got time to make spoof videos.
It's cool they got all these celebrities together to do it, you know?
Yeah, they did. They put them all together.
Yeah.
Right off ripper, starting with Hagrid.
Let's go.
Balenciaga, Harry.
Dude, Ron. Who is that supposed to be? That's Hermione as well?
It might be.
What is the difference, Potter, between H&M
Potter.
and Balenciaga?
It's so creepy.
Johnny looks so cool.
After all, to the well-organized mind, Balenciaga is but the next great adventure.
It's the looking and the nodding.
You'll soon find out that some fashion is better than other, Potter.
See, it's just a quick.
That Sirius Black. Is that the
That's Helena, or not Helena. What the fuck is her name?
girl that kills him? I kill Sirius Black.
Yeah, she got a goofy name, I think.
Oh, my girl really likes her. She had one of her wands.
She's cool.
Yeah, she has a wild name.
Yeah, I can't think of it.
There is no good and evil.
They did
There's only
Voldemort
Balenciaga.
dirty.
Yeah, with just hair on the back of his head. That's a completely different person.
About a Balenciaga.
It's
About
great.
Balenciaga. About Balenciaga.
Let's see which one.
Oh, there's The Simpsons.
The Simpsons by Balenciaga. Let's see. What could this be? Did they pull this just from an episode, do you think?
Maybe.
Are we getting yanked?
You might.
Plenty of time.
Yeah, it's 10 minutes, dude. We're getting gunked.
Oh,
That's by Balenciaga, literally.
wow.
Dang, we got gunked.
We got gunked?
Yeah, we got gunked.
Dang. What does that mean?
I don't know.
Jesse,
Breaking Bad by Balenciaga. Fire.
we need to produce more Balenciaga.
Can't tell me those glasses
That'd
were
be
cold.
cool if they showed her throwing up and dying in her own vomit wearing Balenciaga.
Clearly, his taste in women
She's
is
like-
the same as his taste in fashion.
And then they
Balenciaga.
zoom into Heisenberg just staring at her like,
Wearing Balenciaga.
Walt Jr. looks crazy.
I'm not buying Balenciaga, Skylar. I am Balenciaga. Guy goes
Balenciaga.
into the boutique and buys Balenciaga, and you think that of me? No. I am the one who sells.
I am the one who sells.
Who? That has to be Hank.
Up and let me wear it in peace.
I'll wear glasses this time.
That's Hank. I don't know who that was before.
Balenciaga, bitch.
That is creepy to have that dude at the end. He's so round and marshmallowy.
Yeah.
So smooth.
Very random character to throw in there, too.
That's the bodyguard.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, it is random.
Batman by Bellamont.
By Balenciaga.
This collection, Harvey.
It's a lot grainier.
I'm having trouble deciding if I like it or not. I think it's fabulous.
Okay.
Dude, this one is.
Attention to detail is
This one was just slapped together.
There's just stills.
I'm just here to keep an eye on all of you.
You're always so serious, Batman. Can't you lighten up and enjoy the show? I find this collection quite intriguing.
Okay.
These clothes do not make me feel powerful.
That's dog water.
Dude, all dogs go to water with that one, dude.
Yeah, dude.
Wow.
That
not
one's
all.
pretty bad.
Not we.
Don't think you are Balenciaga. No, you are Gucci.
Oh, it's gone Gucci.
With the same background music. Didn't even give a shit.
A little bit more bold music.
Why do my eyes hurt?
You never use them with the Gucci glasses.
Bro.
You hear that, Mr. Anderson? Gucci is the sound of inevitability.
Yeah, this one's good.
This is your last chance. After this, there is no turning back. You take the blue pill, the story ends, you wake up in your bed and believe to Gucci. You take the red pill, you stay with Balenciaga, and I show you how deep the rabbit hole goes.
Wow.
Yeah. That was great.
Wow.
That was great.
How deep does the rabbit hole go for the Balenciaga?
I think it goes pretty deep here. World Presidents by Balenciaga. We don't need to watch that, though.
Lord of the Rings, YouTubers by Balenciaga.
This one says Donald Gucci versus Biden Balenciaga.
That's funny.
Game of Thrones by Blama.
We can do the Game of Thrones, huh?
Game of Thrones.
When you play the game of fashion, you win or you die.
Nice.
Looking fabulous in Balenciaga.
Yo. They instantly put Reek out there. Yo.
I know nothing, except that Balenciaga's style is unbeatable.
That's a cow outfit. He's just
I may have
nodding.
left Essos, but I brought Balenciaga's fashion with me to Westeros.
Nice.
What the F? Arya, they did dirty.
A Lannister always pays their debts. And with Balenciaga's fashion, I always look good doing it.
Okay.
Wow.
That just looks like a NPC in a horror game.
Oh, yeah, the red lady.
Winter may be coming, but with Balenciaga's help, you'll be the hottest one in the Seven Kingdoms.
I drink and I know things, but with Balenciaga's fashion,
There
I
he
look
is.
good doing it.
I was wondering where
I
Tyrion
drink
was
and
at.
I know things. That's great.
I drink and I know things. That's pretty much Tyrion, dude.
Yeah,
There in that whole show is I drink and I
I
know
drink
things.
and I know things. Yeah, the Balenciaga rabbit hole goes far.
Yep.
More than we could ever sit here and watch.
Harry Potter button Soviet Russia.
Do we watch it?
I don't know.
I'm scared.
How long is it?
A minute.
Let's do it, dude.
Let's check it out. Harry Potter, but in Soviet Russia. Kind of off the beaten path, but let's check it out.
Let's check it out with you guys. Let's check it out with you guys. Good Lord. No way.
Oh my God.
Только пули свистят по степи, только ветер гудит провода, тускло звезды мерцают.
Out of fear of being copyright striked, I'm not even gonna continue that. Out of just fear.
But someone random made that.
Out of fear. Out of fear.
I like that background music.
I do too. That's why I'm scared. That's why I'm scared. Oh, you want to know who we could check up on?
Who?
Super
Fan Kid?
Yeah, man.
Fan Kid, let's go. If you guys have watched the podcast before, I think it was episode 2 with Strange Obsessions when we popped in there and found this kid who was obsessed, or he liked fans. And then we followed him up. And then come to find out, he actually dropped new videos.
Yeah, we're always gonna come back. So what you can expect on this here podcast, we're gonna come back and check on the fan kid and see what his new collections are. Cause we care about him. We care about him. I don't know which one is.
That's not
him. That's not our man. That's not our man. The fan fanatic. That's our boy. That's our boy. He's rapped some bangers. 11, dude. He's been putting in work. So last time we watched that Harbor Breeze, Bellhaven ceiling fan. Harbor Breeze Builder's Best Collection. That was 4 weeks ago. We don't even need to check out his computer fans, though. We're going to skip through because it's 5 minutes.
Yeah. We can skip through a little bit.
Yeah. Unlike it may seem, we're not as big of fans as he is, you know?
Yeah, we're not too big of fans.
We're a fan of his fandom.
Yeah.
But we're not too much fans on fans themselves.
Yeah. We're not fans. We're just fans of him being fans of fans.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
Wow.
Yes, dude. He got the XFAN RDH 4010B2. Nice, dude. That's a sought after model.
Brushless DC fan.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, no way did he just pull out the AVC DS04020B12L.
Yeah. Ball bearing.
Nice. Nice. Oh, he bought out another AVC, but this is the DS04020B
Also
model.
ball bearing.
Also ball bearing. Get some ball bearings in there. A Delta. A loud one.
This is whipping, bud.
Yeah. Yeah, nice.
Made in China. Brushless.
Nice, dude. He brought out the Nidec. The Nidec Beta SL. The Beta. Beta.
It's a beta fan.
Nice. Let's move on. Let's move into it. I don't think he's a fan of RGB, which I don't blame him. He's a classic man. No, he bought the Psy out. Nice, dude. Nice. With batteries. The NMB Matte 4710KL series. And who could forget that NZXT? I really didn't think he'd have enough time to come around to it. But he, nice, man.
Wow.
Nice.
Incredible.
Dude, this is what podcasts are made out of here.
Yeah.
Made out of fans.
Yep. Couldn't agree with you more, man.
No, yeah.
It's about fandom.
He didn't bring out that Holmes Too Cool oscillating table fan.
It's too cool.
Our boy, the Fan Fanatic, is out here putting them ingredients in a pot and cooking.
Yeah. Mostly the ingredients is fans.
100% of the ingredients are fans. But you notice how it has that 2-blade? I bet one of them blades spin faster than the other.
I bet you it makes it too cool.
Ooh, let's check this bad boy out. All right, we got some. Yeah, check that thing out on its side. Look at that.
Look at that jail profile.
That.
Look how it's hitting with the jail profile.
Yeah, got the mug shot of this joint. Let's check that thing in action. What I say, one's going one way, one's going the other way. That slick fan bitch done brought out that Holmes Too Cool. That son of a gun.
That's some thick carpet.
Thick old carpet because of all the fans. You know what they say about a man with thick carpet? Thick fan collection.
Oh, dang. It goes back
Look
and
at
forth.
that. Oh, it's oscillating. Did you miss the oscillation part of this? Come on, man. Keep up. Or you'll get left in the dust.
All right.
Our boy, the Fan Fanatic, brought out that Holmes Too Cool oscillating table fan. Shout out. Y'all go make sure if you trying to catch it, you see what we did. We rang that bell. So if you're trying to get down on some of that fandom, go check out our boy,
the Fan Fanatic, Sam.
Sheesh Louise. Let's see his collection. He came out 9 days ago. Dang, look at all them oscillating fans, boy. Golly. Oh, he did not just...
The Duracraft?
He did not just zoom into that Duracraft.
I mean, you're going to zoom on any fan, you're going to zoom into that Duracraft.
Yep, that's what we always say.
Yep. Galaxy? The Lasco.
Multi.
Dual.
Yep.
Triple.
Oh, my... Don't tell me he got it. He got a
quad.
Then there goes that Covenant. Look at that. We got to go back a bit. I'm sorry now. He brought back that Holmes Too Cool.
It's too
cable,
cool.
oscillating cable fan. This boy, the fan fanatic, got it for us, man.
A Blizzard.
Classic. Oh, okay.
Let's say Hampton or whatever.
Yeah. And that another Holmes.
Home Essential. Another Galaxy.
Boy, this boy know how to pan. This boy know how to pan over at some fans. He a fan panner.
Another Lasco. A fan panner.
Dang.
That's a Lasco.
Yo, this bitch got the last. Look at him.
Bare feet in it, dude?
Yeah.
Let's go.
He likes to feel that air on his feet. Come on now. You know when he, let's talk about it. All right, let's really pod here. You don't got that shoes on because you know how that feels when you turn on 10 oscillating fans at once and let them things hit your bare feet and toes.
No,
it's a beautiful feeling.
I've never had 10 oscillating fans on my feet.
Really? You're missing out on the good things in life.
Really?
Look at that. He got more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. My boy got 16 oscillating fans on them piggies.
Them boys are cooled off.
What? You get one of them hot pigs on a nice summer day, and you pull out them 16 oscillating fans?
Where is the collection going, man? Is it in a barn or something? This is downstairs in the basement, just filled with fans.
If they're in his bed every night.
His whole room.
He changes.
He's like, Ma, Dad, I'm going to go on the deck and pull all my fans out on the deck again.
They're over there just like, all right.
Just, I guess.
So our electric bill's so high. Oh, the good
4
question.
4 minutes, okay? Only 4 minutes.
The question is, how many fans did the boy go to sleep with? Like, you know, a good oscillating fan.
He never sleeps with any fans.
Out of respect. Why would I have a fan on when I'm sleeping? I can't appreciate it when I'm sleeping.
Maybe have one ceiling fan on. He's just like stares.
Well, he got a collection of them joints. Which ones does he switch out for? The best one?
It's probably monthly. Like it's a new month. It's time for a new ceiling fan.
Switch fans like a fish. Switch clothes like I switch fans. All right, we don't need to dive too much on our boy, the fan fanatic. You already know what the deal is with him.
You do already know what the deal is.
It's fans.
It's fans.
It's fans 10.5 times, 135,000 times out of 136,000 times. It's going to be fans.
Yeah.
That other 1,000 is fan blades.
Yeah. It's probably.
They're just parts and components.
Fan related.
Yeah.
Fan blade adjacent.
Well, shout out to bro. Yeah, let me ask you a question. While we're on the topic of fans. While we're on the topic of fans, let me ask you a serious question.
Okay.
Do you ever still get really upset while driving a car? I miss taking rides with you, man. Because one of the funnest things ever when you drive with this guy over here is he'll get really mad while driving.
That doesn't happen that much anymore.
No? Dang, man. I was hoping you'd have some more fun stories about it.
I don't care, though. I still don't care.
Here. This guy over here.
Oh, you're talking about the rage moment?
All of them. There's so many. I was gonna say I don't mean to air out your laundry. I was just questioning if you had any more fun ones that I may have missed, because the things would be so hilarious. You're driving, and my man's over here is like texting and driving. He's like,
I don't do that. I don't text and drive.
There would be some times you just do normal goofy things like every other driver, and they're like cut somebody off or do some random shit, and then like literally somebody else would get like 2 car lengths ahead of you and merge on, and you're just like, fuck, what the fuck? You're like fuck you. No. It's like, then like 20 minutes later you done forgot you did that. You're like, Like, oh, missed this. I fucking just bit somebody off. I'm like, what?
No way, I don't do that.
Dude, you would just...
I do not cut nobody
just like
off.
any other person. You'd be like, oh, no, I got to get off on this or whatever. You got to do what you got to do. Someone would just...
I wouldn't be reckless
someone would just merge.
I wouldn't be reckless.
Someone would merge naturally in front of you. You're like, fuck you. Oh.
No, I don't do that. I don't do that.
Anymore?
I don't do that. I never did that.
Maybe not the cutting off, but
no.
Someone merging 2 car lengths ahead of you.
No.
You're just like, what the fuck, bro?
No, it was always like a truck with a hitch or something, dude. You're like, getting close. Like, I was always in the work truck or anything like that sort, so I never was really aggressive like that. So plus we always had a trailer attached, so I was never really too aggressive in like the work vehicles. I'd be mad because people just be so distracted and slow. It's like, all right, I guess you could just figure it out, and I'll just deal with it.
I blindsided you. I get it. I hit you with the gotcha moment. I get it. We don't got to talk about it too much.
I'm saying that didn't happen that often. That didn't happen that often. No, that really didn't.
Boy, I love driving with you. Just like I like watching Fans. That's why I brought it up. Fans reminded me.
No, there's no... I never really was that aggressive.
Never.
I mean, yeah, you get hot-tempered as anybody else, but nothing too crazy.
Boy, I once watched... I was about to say, I witnessed you...
He almost crashed into me.
True. Man almost crashed into you. He gave you a sign like pull over, like while he was getting hype. He was getting hype and like flipping you off and shit, and then like signaled pull over, let's get down. I'm with you. I'm like, bro, this guy's gonna get beat bad. Pull over. I think he sees 2 people hop out. He doesn't want to hop out anymore. Just wants to talk a little shit. And I watched you push a car with your hands. You pushed it. You gave it like a shove as if you're shoving somebody in a bar. Like, get away from me, bro. You know how you get down.
Yeah, definitely do
That's
that.
how you do that.
Get away from me, bro.
Yo, boy, you trying to get down? Good way. How you do. And it literally looked like somebody like hit the car going like 5 miles an hour. Like it looked like somebody hit the car with their car going 5 miles an hour, but you did it with your hands. You're just and you just mushed in, dude. You definitely dented that guy's car.
Well, that's a truck, dude.
The guy had
That was a white
the guy had to make an
Toyota.
insurance claim because of your hands.
I did, dude. I was so hot. That dude, he almost crashed into me twice and got mad at me.
Yeah.
It's like, you're about to get the business then.
Just because you honked at him. He's like,
well, he tried getting over and then slamming his brakes.
Yeah.
Which made me have to slam my brakes, so I zoomed up. And then he's trying to still get over, so I zoomed up.
Think about that often. Like, yo, imagine if you did that to someone's chest.
Oh, yeah, dude, that would have been an imploding heart, dude. Like, fuck.
If you get this man mad, you may give him you may have a good fight with you, like a good even fist fight. But if you start shoving,
I'm shoving you so hard.
You're shoving your hand straight through their chest.
Pretty much.
Think about that sometimes.
It's like when Doctor Strange, like, knocks freaking Spider-Man out of his body. He's like,
it's your hidden ability. You don't bring it out often because, you'll know what the consequences are.
I never knew it was that intense until that moment. I never knew. I was like, dude, I can shove that? I can shove it like that?
You can bend.
I just come back. I'm like, man, fuck that guy or whatever because we're almost home. And you're like, hey, man, you like just dented that whole truck side. I'm like, oh, no, I didn't. Yeah. You just push that shit to whoop and solid. My bad, I didn't know that.
Because I seen it happen, but then I paid extra attention because I wanted to see if it popped out. It didn't. It just, you dented that guy's fender. You got to do a fender bender with your hands.
Yeah. I also tried yanking his door.
I'm surprised you didn't yank that thing clean off the hinges.
It's like, get out! I never did nothing like that before. That was a bad day for him.
Blind rage.
Yeah, that's not the way you get it out.
I mean, it was pretty cool. It's pretty alpha of you, bro.
It's pretty cool because nothing happened out of it. That guy could have cried
He could have cried. He probably
He
cried.
probably did cry, but I'm saying he could have pulled his lawyers out or something and been like, "Bleh, bleh."
And then you'd have just been like, ding.
I'd have been like, fuck you. I'll shove you too.
I challenge you to a duel. This is Texas. And then you guys would have dueled in the street like real alphas.
I would have like took a rattlesnake with like a bow and arrow and launched it at him.
People, I swear people do that. Off of that, like I said, that weird interaction we had with our boss, it made me question folk in that South.
People do whatever.
When he pulled up on
There's
us.
so much land.
Listen, there's no other way you can take a conversation. And luckily, I have a prop over here, so a prop. Why do I always say put a T at the end of it? I have a prop over here, so I can give a very good kind of play by how he did it. But essentially, my man drove up next to us in his F-150. Never really even looked over. Just came like for a second, sitting there doing our lawn care business, and he pulls up on us, rolls his window down, looks over, just. We walk over to him, or at least I did. I don't remember if you walked over to him.
Pretty sure.
And he just never looked. It never looked at us.
The snake thing.
Just looked forward and just goes. If you guys find a snake alive, call me. Rolls his window up, drives away. And ever since that day, I was like, not many ways. Not many. It couldn't mean that many things.
No, that's one thing. It's only one thing.
Moiter.
Yeah. Brick and moiter.
Now that's rage right there. You think you dented a man's car? That's bad. You dented a man with your dented a man with your hands.
Dented a man.
You think you're big and back?
You think you're strong? I dented someone.
It's late, man.
I dented a man. A man.
Getting delirious out here.
I dented him.
You think you're strong? You dented a man? My man was ready to commit murder with a rattler.
He definitely wanted to make some belts and some shoes and use some skins.
With a live snake?
He was going to kill it. And I'm pretty sure that conversation I had with him down the road was that he knows people that either defang them or get their venom.
Oh.
Yep. So I'll give you the teeth, get money for the teeth, get that get the money for the and then get the skin and the meat.
I thought my guy was asking me to be an accessory for murder. And you know what? I would have called him.
Hey, I got this problem. Can you bring a couple rattlers over?
That's a no. That's a definite no. I'm not touching no rattler.
No, you're not. You're calling him, being like, I have a problem. Can you bring a couple rattlers over?
Because you have a problem, you've given me a solution.
And then he comes over with his rattlers and throws them at people, I would assume.
Yeah.
Mouth wide open, just blah, and just whip them at them.
It's just a funny Texas prank.
Like a boomerang.
Yeah. It's like when you throw a slushie at somebody in Michigan. We're driving by and you throw a slushie at somebody.
Yeah.
From 7-Eleven.
Yeah, it's just a fun prank.
It's just a fun prank.
Yeah,
so
harmless, prank.
You just throw a rattler at somebody.
Harmless. Yeah, a rattlesnake.
Back when we went in the city I graduated from, that was a thing. We had like 4 7-Elevens in that city.
Mm-hmm.
People would go get 7-Elevens, fill it up.
They would go get 7-Elevens.
It's so late. I'm so tired.
They would go get 7-Elevens and throw buildings.
They'd go get 7-Elevens from Slurpee, and then they would go. They'd fill that 7-Eleven all the way to the top.
Yeah.
And then they'd leave Slurpee and just go throw it at people.
What a waste of $1.79.
Yeah, but when you're in high school, $1.79
is a lot. You're in high school. You ain't got income.
You know about the game Spoons?
Yeah.
What's your definition of spoons?
There's 2 different kinds. There's the spoons where you stick it on your face. Then there's the spoons where you scoop up I think it's marbles. And then there's the one where you shoot H for melting it on the spoon.
Wow. All 3 of those are not the definition of spoons. And I really encourage anyone
Or is that
out
slapping
there.
somebody with a spoon?
No.
Like making a welt?
Way better. And I encourage anybody out there that wants to be safe, of course. I have to give that disclaimer. Be safe about it. But what you do is you go to, you get, think of like, you get a spoon. Get a couple spoons.
Okay.
You want a good heavy spoon. Nothing too heavy to where it would hurt somebody, but a good metal spoon. Normal, standard, teaspoon, tablespoon. You go to a not a nice neighborhood. Doesn't have to be the absolute trenches. Go to a not nice neighborhood.
Yeah, go to a little roughed up neighborhood.
A little roughed up.
Yeah.
Little oopsie daisy kind
turned
of.
down the wrong corner.
Oh no, I turned. Yeah.
But I didn't go too far in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Go to one of those kind of neighborhoods. Mm-hmm. We all know them. We all know a couple of them. And you get these spoons, ride around with some friends, make a game out of it. Have a point system. You need a car or a bike. And you go, you take the spoon, roll down that window, take the spoon, throw it at somebody. All right? If you miss, you have to go pick up the spoon. It's a fun little game. It's better if you get their attention. You're supposed to like kind of yell spoon while you throw it. Spoon! You throw it at them. And then, like I said, if you miss, go out, pick the spoon up, take it back. If not, you get a point.
All right. We never really threw stuff at people. We were just yelling, like, you're my dad.
Yeah. Oh, then there's also the game Bike. I've actually played this one. So this is not one that's like, metaphorical one that I haven't played. Spoon is actual game, but I just,
Yeah.
I was too busy playing Bike. And Bike is when you see, we've all seen the people, we've all seen the type. You see a rather skinny fellow, looks kind of dirty, probably missing a couple teeth. Probably has done some nefarious activities and or maybe illegal substances.
Mm-hmm. Maybe use some spoons, perhaps.
Maybe use a couple spoons.
Yeah.
You're driving around. You see these fellows. They're They're riding like a little girl's bike, or something. Just riding a bike. They're riding a bike. They can't drive. They probably don't have their license or got it suspended or whatever from the nefarious activities. And you roll your window down and you scream, "Hey, that's my bike!"
Yeah.
And it's so funny the amount of people that'll start riding really fast because they clearly stole that bike. But yeah,
I've done that a few times.
Yeah, I followed a couple of them for a little bit just to see what happens. It's pretty fun.
Dude, the paranoia sets in heavy.
Yeah, because they stole that bike.
Sure.
They stole that.
Oh
bike.
yeah, they're trying to go sell it for dope.
No, that's their way to get it. They have
There's
another
one or two options.
Sometimes they're holding another bike.
Exactly. Dude, in some neighborhoods, bikes are like gold.
And have you ever found a way of travel in a desperate situation?
No.
I have.
Never yanked someone's bike or anything like that. I've always just like...
Never yanked. 2 different occasions I found a pretty decent way of travel. One of the times I was probably like 40 minutes from home. I'd walked over to do a little bit of fun activities with some friends during early high school days. And I'm like, dang, dude, I don't want to walk all the way home because, when you're in early high school, you're a walker.
Oh, yeah.
And I was walking home like, man, I'm walking past this. It's dark outside. It's like 11 p.m. I'm not proud of it. I always try to do a return on it, I'm walking past this park. I'm like, dang, man, it sucks. I look over at the park. There it is, a Razor scooter. I'm like, thank you. Pick up that Razor scooter, make it home fast. Because you're like a high school student now, so you're not like a little kid where you just like scoot. You're pushing that joint.
Yeah, you're hauling ace.
Yeah. So I made it home fast. Home real fast.
With a new scooter.
Brought it back the next day.
Did you?
Yeah.
That's cool.
So what am I going to do? It's a Razor scooter. I'm not a scooter guy.
I mean, sell it for crack.
One time I found a ripstick.
The one ripstick that you had?
Yeah. That's how I obtained that ripstick.
I was wondering how you ever got that thing.
Because they were kind of expensive back then.
When the hell did you get this?
Yeah, I was just at a park. We were walking past a park. Again, just was at a buddy's house and was walking from the park. I was like, oh, dang, a ripstick. So got on it and instantly kind of knew how to ride it a bit. And then felt bad, and I like hung out at the park with it for like a day, and like rode it around, was playing with it. It was like just kept it at the park. And I left it at the park. Came back the next day. It was still at the park. Hung out with it again. I'm like, I'm taking this bad boy home.
Yeah.
Boom, ripstick, and I was ripsticking for the rest of my life. That's how I got here.
Ripsticked here.
I ripsticked here.
How'd you get here, ripsticked?
The most work for the least amount of transportation.
Dude, it really is. Dude, you're just like, and you go like this fast. You're like,
dude, which one is more embarrassing to like this is my only means of transportation? Roller skates or ripstick?
Ripstick.
More embarrassing?
Yeah.
I'm not talking roller blades.
No,
roller skates.
I would definitely say a ripstick.
Can you even roller skate on roads like that? I've never seen anybody roller blade or roller skate.
You can barely even ripstick when there's holes in the concrete, dude. You're on the sidewalk and you try to ripstick, I can't get a good wiggle.
Dude, I used to wiggle that motherfucker.
Dude, I know you're like, hey, you want to see something cool? And I'm like, what? You're like, dude,
you go
first
so
foot
fast.
on, dude. It's like a freaking fish you drop in a new tank. You're like, you're like, wait, what was that first movement? No, start from the.
Could you ever ride that, young?
I did, but I wasn't good at it. I was like, all right, and I like started like fishtailing or whatever and getting it, and they're like, no, it's like this. I'm just like, what? I'm like, no, it's not. You're like, yeah, you just gotta put your feet on, and you go, like, and then you're just like, you're gone. I'm like, how are you getting 10 miles an hour on this thing? Come back, your knees are just swollen, worked out. You're like, yeah.
Get off your shaking.
Like, what did you do? I just went down the street. I'm like, oh yeah, I forgot your
the most amount of work.
Your road's made
most
of dirt.
amount of work. Okay. It was like in 6th grade, dude. I'm pretty sure I rode that going to school.
Probably.
You know what it's like to ride a ripstick? Like a half a mile
How
to
do you
school.
stop cool on that thing?
What? You hit like a good curve. You hit like because you're like wiggling. You'd hit like a good like turn motion, and then you just stop.
Just bend down and pick it up.
Yeah.
By the middle part.
Yeah, the middle part. Yeah.
Like a weight. It's like a weight.
Yeah.
That's what they are now, though. Ripsticks are just weights in man caves.
They were the OG hoverboard.
They were the
They're
first.
hoverbird. They're the hoverbird before birds were things.
Before birds could hover.
Back when birds flew.
Jeez.
Yeah.
Back when birds just fell to the ground.
Hoverbirds by Balenciaga.
I am a bird. I hover. But I hover for Balenciaga.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. It feels like we've been here for 4 hours.
It does feel like it.
My God.
How long have we been here? 2 hours.
Oh,
like 3 hours almost.
No.
Yeah, it's 7. It was like 6:30.
Well, have you seen anything funny on that old that teeny tiny thing we call the internet? It's so small. It's so small.
I haven't seen anything funny.
You haven't seen anything funny? Come on, man.
No. Honestly, I haven't really seen anything like too funny that's not like original or
You're holding out on us.
something that stood out. No.
You're holding out.
I'd be
on
like,
us.
yo, you see that freaking goat?
You're holding
I don't
out
know.
on us. See, on Twitter, my whole Twitter is fights.
I know, so is mine.
I made it. I did it.
Me too,
I followed a bunch of fight things, and I just watched street
Yeah,
fights.
mine's like UFC and wrestling and fights and
Mine's like street fights always.
Comedians.
It's like, and like I'll zone out and just like, you're all right over there? Like, yeah, just watching street fights.
yeah, just watch people getting their rocks
Yeah, getting
destroyed.
Yeah, yeah,
Just getting their head clean kicked off.
yeah. So Twitter's all fight, no funny, and then TikTok is the craziest, funniest things that.
Yeah, but those are just small little clips.
Small little clips. Small little clips.
Nothing that you can like open up and watch and like talk about.
Except for our Manosphere stuff we just made today. Shout out to Vanessa. Hope you're happy with it. Hope it makes you tons of corporate money, and hopefully that new corporate raise that you've been talking about.
I heard corporate money smells like ginger.
Really? Really? I'm sure it does.
Corporate money though.
like took a bag of corporate money up to corporate area. It smelled like ginger, but I just thought it was like, you know, they just mopped. So I thought it was like the scent.
Oh, well.
Come to find out, corporate money smells like ginger. You know what regular money smells like? Not ginger.
Well, man, we are cooking today. Unfortunately,
Is that it, man?
I think it may be.
We have to chalk it. You have to chalk it.
Yeah, I have a meeting tonight with Vanessa. She's definitely gonna ask on how the Manosphere stuff went, and then after we talk for a bit, then Joe, the producer, is supposed to.
The British bastard.
I fucking hate listening to his British accent, man. But yeah, we're gonna have a meeting with corporate Vanessa. Then she's gonna probably leave for like 10 minutes, talk to her. You know, her supervisor, whatever. And then Joe, the producer, is going to join on a 3-way call. I'm probably going to get cussed out for things I don't even understand, like biscuits.
If they even speak English this time.
Yeah, there's all the biscuits or whatever they call it. There's not enough beans on toast. And it's like, dude, I don't know what you guys are saying.
Yeah.
You guys just keep making munt jokes. I'm like, I just zone out and watch fights. I just watch fights. Well,
it's a good one. Hope you survive that call. Don't call me. Don't drag me down.
Believe you me, I won't.
Cool. Appreciate it.
Well, guys, I appreciate you for this. For tuning into this episode of the Boney Gang podcast, home of the 2 Alpha Sigmas.
Also home of the 5-finger discount.
Also home of the Eastern Diamondback snake.
We're more of like the Northern Diamondback. Home of the Northern Diamondback gardener snake.
Hey, man.
I'm trying to say that straight.
I can't remember what it's called, but we have a rattling snake over here in Michigan.
A rattling?
We have a rattling snake. I'm so fucking tired.
It's the Michigan rattling.
We have a rattling snake, not a rattlesnake.
Yeah, it's a rattling snake. It just goes rattle.
But we do have a rattlesnake.
Yeah, it's poisonous. It's not poisonous.
Yeah.
Is it?
Very poisonous.
Oh, okay.
Someone died recently.
Oh.
A human being lost their life to that snake. That slippery little snake.
That one.
To that snake. That slippery little snake.
I love that video.
All right. Well,
it's been episode 5.
It has been.
Boom, in your faces.
Enjoy it, consume it, love it.
Laugh. Enjoy Balenciaga.
Do what you want with it.
But don't
ask for another episode 5 because it'll never happen.
Never.
There will never be another episode 5 of the Boney Gang podcast. This is the last one.
Mm-hmm.
So I appreciate you guys for the journey, but we're gonna have to call it quits on episode 5.
Yeah. We've pretty much
we've
dried it up.
Yeah, we've been, we tried our best to, be able to keep putting out episode 5s.
Yeah.
But unfortunately, we have to close the doors on Boney Gang podcast episode 5.
It hurts, but I think we need to move on to bigger numbers.
Like 6.
Like 6.
Yeah.
Yeah. So no more 5s. We're moving up from 5.
We had a good run though, man. We had
5 5s.
Yeah. They're saying like 5 5s makes it 25.
Something like that.
And they're right. It's time to move on to 6.
Yeah.
Well,
let's go.
Appreciate you guys. They'll talk to you next time.
Holla back, young. Woo, woo. The Spavari. Woo, woo. Great JSlay. Woo, woo.
I don't know who I am anymore.
Rocket.
Bye.
Peace.